Hey everybody, Diamond Vape back with you one more time to do another review. Been trying to get this review in for quite some time now, but stuff comes up and can't get to it, and trying to make my way in to get it done. So finally got a few minutes to throw this thing in there, and it's not going to take a lot of time to do because this thing really speaks for itself. And what we're going to do is I want to review the MaxiRoughStack from MadVapes.com. It's V2, MaxiRoughStack V2. And it's one of the coolest and most durable heavy duty mods, and this thing's probably going to shine out on us, but if that thing is show, it is awesome mod. Absolutely love this thing, and the name RoughStack, it actually lives up to its name. I've dropped this thing probably now about 12-15 times, and pick it up, dust it off, fires right off the bat. It's a really cool mod. It's made real durable, solid performer. The kit at MadVapes.com is $80 for the kit, and you get the MaxiRoughStack, the tube itself. You get two 16340 batteries to give you the 6-volt vape. You get the AG126 charger. You get two of the 4.5 ohm atomizers, excuse me, and 5 cartridges. Which I personally don't use, but they do come with the kit, and they throw in a mystery, what I call a mystery juice, and anyway, it's not about that juice. The juice is about this MaxiRoughStack. But real quick, I mean, it's real easy threaded device, and right now I got the two 16340 batteries in it that comes in the kit, and that's your batteries, and you stack them. And they fall. I mean, it's got a. I don't know if you can tell in there or not with this camera, but the spring in it is solid. And I've seen reviews and people asking that question about the spring, and it's solid. Hadn't had one bit of trouble with it. You actually got to kind of force it down a little bit to get the thread to start. But anyway, you stack the two 16340 batteries into the tube. The switch itself is pretty durable, and it's replaceable, and that's another good thing about it. It's not a very great feeling button on it. If you got sensitive fingers or whatever, it might tend to bother you a little bit. Another downside to it that I found is you have to get an extension on it to get the to use a mega coil or a tank. But that's a great little problem to have because, I mean, a couple bucks, you get an extension and you got it. Anyway, you got the two 16340 batteries loaded in. Got the atomizer that came with it. It's a 4.5, and I have, right off the bat, I'm going to tell you real quick that I have popped a couple right off the bat. I don't know if it's what the deal is with them, but I had some backup to do this video with, and anyway, just drop a couple drops in there. I'm gonna put 2 because I've got some already in there, I believe. And let's take a quick toot on this thing, and we'll talk about it. It hits great. It hits great. It's a solid hit every time at the 6-volt. I don't use 6-volt a lot, and don't use it as an all-day vape for me because of its. You can see I probably got a little bit too much in it because it's strong. I mean, the juice gets real hot, and it's just, to me, some people like it as an all-day type of thing, and but I don't. But I do like it from time to time to get that good solid hit off of it. I would blow it straight into this camera to show you the massive amount of vapor coming off this thing, but that's at 6-volt, and that comes in the kit. The two batteries, that 16340 to stack them to give you the 6-volt vape. Also, separate from that, you can order, and I ordered the 18650 3000 mAh battery. Is $9.99 at MadVapes, and also a 18650 2400 mAh battery to get the 3.7 volt vape. The 18650 2400 mod is like $679. They both work. They can be charged in that same AG126 charger that comes in the kit. So that's just like a multi-deal. But we're going to throw this on here, the 18650 3000 mAh battery, to give you a quick take on the 3.7 volt vape. Now this don't have the bells and the whistles and all the fancy displays as a Provari or mods of that, but if you got time to swap out your batteries, it does give you just a great vape. Now this is at a 3.7. I'm using a already filled cartomizer to demonstrate that on 3.7. This 18650 battery. This thing hits every time. I mean, this is one of the most, it's the coolest mod that I've got so far. I mean, I really love this thing, and it's not, you know, it's just real cool. It's not all out of whack. I mean, it's just a solid. It fits right into your hand real easy. That's with the 18650 battery to give you that 3.7. We'll real quick change them out. And also at MadVapes, you can get the 4.8. Let's see if I can say this. It's an NIMH battery, but you do have to get a separate charger for that to work, to charge these batteries up with it. And I think you can get it over there $8.99, and it's still cheaper than some of the other sites that I have seen them at. But and that'll give you the 5 volt vape. I did have to solder, and if you can see with this camera, a tip on the end of the battery, because when I first got them, I put them in, it started firing by itself. Then sometimes it didn't fire it unless I mashed the button, but in my mind I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna burn up my switch. So I did, and I read some different reviews on it and other people saying that you can solder a tip on there and that'll solve it, and it did. So if you decide to go with that and want to go with a 5 volt vape and get these batteries, I suggest that you just take a little solder and make a little tip on it, and it'll work. It works fine. Now this is at 5 volt vape at a, and I'm going to drip on this one as well, to give you a 5 volt vaping experience. So you got the 3 setups to give you all those different volts on vaping, and it's real simple, real quick and easy to do. Drip a little drip in here, and this juice that I'm dripping right now in this one is Wild Cherry from Want to Vape, and to me it's just a great juice. And I don't do a lot of juice reviews, hadn't done one. I leave that to my buddy J Vape. He does a lot of the juice reviews, but this is a great juice. Had a few little drops in there. This is at 5 volt with the 4.8 yeah, how you say it? It's a NIMH battery. That's some good juice. Awesome every time. It fires. Just got to take a few minutes to swap out your batteries. You know, for what, about $110 with the batteries and all that stuff to get you those 3 different volt vapes. You can't really go wrong with it. It is just cool because it's that versatile. I mean, you can just real quick swap out the batteries, add your favorite cartomizer on it, or add you an addy and drip into it, and you'll just hits every time. It's an awesome mod, but it's at MadVapes.com. It's the MaxiRoughStack V2, $80 for the kit. It comes with 2 of the 16340 batteries, the AG126 charger that houses 2 slots to put 2 batteries in it. Comes with a mystery juice, 2 4.5 ohm addies, and 5 cartridges. I'll put the links below, or the link below to MadVapes.com where this comes from. It's $80 for the kit, and a little extra money to get the batteries, to get the different volt vapes is awesome, and you can't go wrong with it. But that's the tube, that's the mod, that's your little switch, your housing, your cap. Real easy firing button. If you want to use a tank with it or a mega coil cartomizer or what have you, do get the extension with it because it won't work because of where the switch is located right there on the top, because it's real close to the 510 connection. But anyway, that's my quick review of the MaxiRoughStack from MadVapes.com. 80 bucks. If you're looking for a simple but yet versatile mod, the MaxiRoughStack is the way to go. I just think you'll be very satisfied and happy with it like I am. So if anybody's out watching, want to step up to the mod, or just want a different mod and hadn't tried them, I suggest try them out. Real cheap in price, real solid, strong mod. Can't go wrong with it. Be back later on to do a review of another mod that I got, along with some little accessories to go along with it. But for now, hey, I appreciate you watching, and vape on.